What's up, y'all? What's good? Welcome to the What Up Though Show. It's your boy Dame D, and today we're going to be talking about an incident. We have a 22-year-old woman that says no man wants to be bothered with her because she has 6 kids at the age of 22. So I have a guest that's going to be talking about this conversation with him, and I'll allow him to introduce himself to the show.
This your boy Black from West Act. Yes, I'm from the home of LeBron James. And I had to say his name. I'm a shot caller.
What's going on, Black?
So
Welcome to the show, man. Yeah, it's definitely a good conversation, a good subject to talk about. We got a 22-year-old woman that says no man wants to be that wants her because she has 6 kids at the age of 22. So I have audio. I normally have video, but I have audio of the clip. We're going to play the clip, and then we'll get back to our commentary. So give me 1 second, and I'll play the audio, and then we'll get back to our commentary. So I'm going to play the audio right now. Here we go. Hold on.
Y'all opinion. This is asking this question because I want y'all opinion. This is not to start any beef or to incite no drama. I just want to know, how do y'all feel about this situation? 22-year-old mother says no man wants her because she got 6 kids at the age of 22. Not going to give my opinion here because I want to know y'all opinion. Let me know down in the comments and send this to 10 people so they can come back and tag people and post their comments. Let's go. Instagram.
Okay, so they did not show it was just video of the actual clip that they did not show. So we'll just go on ahead and talk about it, Black. You have a 22-year-old woman that says no man wants to be bothered with her because she has 6 kids by the age of 22. So, before we go any further, I need for you guys to like, comment, subscribe, and share to the channel. It helps the channel grow. I'm joined today by my homeboy Black. Black. Give me your opinion on what you think. You got a 22-year-old woman that has 6 kids by the age of 22. And she says that no man wants her. Give me your opinion on what you think about that situation.
like the whole time that we talked about it and you shared it with me before we had this conversation, right?
Right.
So I had time to think about it and I've been thinking about it like what kind of man do she want? Is that the man that want that responsibility? You know what I'm saying? A man that want to start from scratch. Cause she only 22. She just starting herself. You
With
know what I'm
six
saying?
kids.
With 6 kids. So you can imagine how her life was like.
Okay. Well,
You remember
go
our
ahead and
letter?
elaborate on what you think her life was like. But 22 years old with
You
six
remember
kids.
our you like I remember my mother and I'm her only child.
Right.
She had me when she was 17.
Okay. Talk
Yeah.
about it.
Nigga, that was a struggle. I mean, like, that was a struggle for her. Like, my granny dealt with me. Can you imagine them kids, granny? She's still a kid. She had her first kid, well, when she was 14, 13.
Yeah, we would have to add it up and do the math, but she's 22 with her sixth child at the age of 22, and no man
At
wants to
the
deal with her, so you got to think about the situation that you trying to, put against her. You talking about your mom with you who only got 1 kid at whatever age that she had you at. So go
and
ahead.
she got
She
6.
got 5 more of them
So,
motherfuckers.
so can you imagine that?
No,
Can
I'm
you
I'm I'm gonna be
imagine
honest.
going
I
through
can't
that?
I can't I can't imagine it. By put it this way, I can imagine those situations, because that's the lifestyle that our women are out here living. Excuse
No,
me. And what I
not
mean
that
by
they
that is
living,
you
they getting drawn into.
See, and what I mean by that is the lifestyle that they're living. They out here having multiple kids, kids out of wedlock, not being married, not having husbands, and they just out here having unprotected sex and just having kids out of wedlock. So that's why I say that. So I can see
Do you
that.
think she
I can see that
wanted
situation
her
happening. Go
first
ahead, Black.
baby like that? You think she wanted her first baby like that? How
I'm not
old do
gonna
you
say I
think
think she
she
wanted her.
was?
Let me answer the question. I'm not gonna say I think she wanted her first baby like that, but after having a second baby out of wedlock, no father around, you see what I'm saying? You got to say yes. After the second child, and she's still in the same situation. So this is 6 kids later.
I
So you
was
got.
I
So
was listening to this book, right?
go ahead, elaborate.
I was listening to this book by Sister Soldier, right?
Okay.
It's called Midnight. The first book is a gangster love story, right?
Right.
And he come across this girl. He come across this girl, right?
Right.
Who had a baby. Now he 14, 15 years old. The girl like 14, 15 years old, right?
Right.
She said her uncle had been raping her since she was 6.
Okay.
So it had just became a thing. So when she had the baby, you know what I'm saying, she made up a lie. That's the first one, but it kept going and they kept going. Then eventually started making the uncle wear rubbers, which maybe this girl didn't do. So I'm saying, how many of them babies is family member babies?
I
You know what
mean,
I'm
yeah,
saying?
that's a whole nother conversation that we can talk about, when it comes to,
It's the same shit
incest
though.
sex. You know what I mean?
It's the same shit though. You
So
know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
let's just
She
make sure
got
we stay
six
on topic
kids at
about
the age. She got 6 kids at the age of 22.
at the age of
Who
22,
was
right?
close? Who was close enough to her? And I'm trying to make sense, but who was close enough to her at that point in time for her to have her first 2 kids?
Yeah, you got to ask
You
yourself
know
that
what I'm
question.
saying?
What was her mother? What was her father at? In the beginning, when she had that first child, who was there to actually protect her from from
From
these
that.
guys? From these 6 baby daddies that she was having
Exact.
kids for. So you got to go back to the beginning. So those are
Exactly.
questions that we may not have to answer, but we're going to go on ahead and do this story and talk about this without being able to go back and have those answers, but you have a woman who has 6 kids by six different baby daddies, so and she so
I
ask
did it.
yourself that
It
question.
ain't never say it was by 6 different baby
Okay,
daddies.
well,
It
yeah, well,
just
ask
said that
yourself
she
that
had
question.
six
Would you
kids.
want to would you want to deal with a woman who has 6 kids by the age of 22?
It depends on the woman.
Okay,
Because
elaborate.
sometimes motherfuckers take up that baggage because if you get one, you gotta take the other. You did?
No, I hear you, but go ahead and elaborate. Would you want to deal with a woman that's 22 years old that already has 6 kids? And I'm gonna give you my opinion after I hear what you got to say.
Well, my opinion is this. I love kids. But they is a handful at the same time. You understand what I'm saying?
No, I hear you. Go ahead.
And I'm gonna tell you like this. I can't even tell you shit. Like I stayed there for a minute, but ain't no telling how long it's gonna last.
Man, see, I'm gonna give it to you real, bro. You know, most motherfuckers wouldn't even deal with a woman at the age of 22 who got six motherfucking kids. You know, and ain't no telling. You know, it's probably by six different motherfuckers. You know, so if you ask me, would I deal with a person like that? I'm gonna say hell, fuck no. You know, because after the second child, she should have known. You know what she was doing and what she was dealing with. You know, she chose to continue to have kids after kids after kids, you know, knowing that no man has committed to her. So I have no empathy. I have no sympathy for this woman, you know, that continue to have kids after kids, you know, out of wedlock, you know, by different men, you know, and by the age of 22, she have six kids. So there's really no excuse. You can't, you know, in my
So,
opinion, there's no
so in
excuse for
your
this
head,
woman.
do that
And like
make
I said,
her
I
a
have no
cheater?
sympathy, no empathy for her. You know, I would have to hear the story, you know, and how it went down. But you know, just from hearing the story from up, you know, just from what I'm hearing it from just a woman, a 22-year-old woman with six kids. No, I have no sympathy for her, you know, because she could have stopped after the second child, you know, pretty much after the first child. It sounds like she didn't learn her lesson, you know, from the first child. If no man has committed to you, you know, why continue to go on? Why continue to go on and have kid after kid, you know, by men that don't want to deal with you or is not
How
showing you that
many
they want to be in a
women do that
relationship. So
nowadays?
I'll go on ahead and allow you to
Nowadays,
elaborate on
how
that,
many women do that
B Manor.
nowadays?
Go ahead.
How many women do that nowadays? And I feel you, and I feel your argument, and you really feel that shit because only time I feel you get that motherfucking aggressive is when you really serious about what you talking about.
Yeah, man. I mean, you got to be real with yourself. You know, a 22-year-old woman that got six kids. What man is really going to take?
All right, do you know
Hold on,
her
just let me say this. What
backstory?
man is going to really take serious interest in a woman like that? You know, only thing she's going to be is just a booty call at the end of the day. You know, but I'm going to go ahead and let you elaborate and you give me what you think. You know, what does she has to offer to any
I'm
man
playing
at what?
devil's advocate.
No, you got to tell me what does she has to offer to any man at the age of 22 years old with six kids. So go ahead.
So for one, she know how to cook because she gotta feed them six kids. So you don't think she want a man to come in? So she gonna be good to you. For real, for real. You don't feel like you can trust her? Shit, that's your own insecurity. But if she a good girl, shit, good girls, bad shit happen to good girls all the fucking time. Just like bad shit happen to good niggas all the fucking time. You know what I mean?
You know, and I,
Shit,
and
it
I
just
and, I- and I'm
depend.
gonna agree with you.
It really just depends
Hold
on the
on.
guy.
Let me say this.
You mad she had six baby? You should have
Yeah, I'm gonna
came
agree. Hold on,
earlier.
Black. I'm gonna agree with you on that to an extent. You know, bad things do happen to good people sometimes, you know, but it doesn't happen five motherfucking kids later, you know, when you've you know, come to a point when you see when you
So
learned your lesson.
basically,
You know
you
what I mean?
calling
So I'm
her a
not gonna
slut.
I can't agree with you on that, you know, but I'm gonna go ahead and let you to go ahead and elaborate. Go ahead.
So basically, you call her a smut.
I mean, it is what it is.
It is. You a straight G, my nigga. That's why I love you. But I'm gonna tell you, this is the gentleman coming out of me.
No, I want you to ask yourself this question: would you pay any interest or real interest, or would you marry a woman that you just met
Nah,
that's 22 years old and that got six kids? Would you pay her? Would you give her any real intentions, or would you take her serious? Just give your honest opinion.
I would try.
Okay, you
If
know,
I really,
and I can't fault you
if
for
I
that.
really, if I really liked her, if I really liked her, I really would try, bro. And I'm being 100.
Okay,
You know
you
what
know,
I'm saying?
you gave me your honest opinion, you know, but would that make you the would that make you
If I
the
turn,
seventh baby daddy at the age of maybe 22 or 23 with her? You know, because at the
nigga,
rate
I
that
ain't
she's
having
going,
no
she's not even taking the men in her life serious.
kids. at
You
the
know what I mean? So
same
you gotta
month.
ask yourself that question. Is she even taking the men, at that age? So you would be probably the seventh baby daddy at age 23. Do you think she would even be taking you serious at that point?
At the age 23, was we even taking motherfuckers serious at that age? We
Yeah,
ain't
but
start taking
I mean, a
motherfuckers
lot of us
serious
wasn't,
till
but
we was after
but
30.
but she having kids. The difference between what you talking about is just motherfuckers fucking without having kids. This woman is sitting up having kids at that age.
God damn, dude. You deeper than shit.
And that's what we do over here at the What Up Though Show. So that's why you got to ask yourself, what man wants to be involved with a woman at the age of 22 with 6 kids? And she asking herself that question. Why is no men wanting to be involved? At this point, you just a booty call. No man would take you
Because we're
serious at the
not
age of 22 with
don't
six
nobody
kids.
ain't nobody trying to be responsible at that age. Nigga, motherfuckers are still kids at that. We young adults at that age.
Yeah, well,
You know
at
what
that
I'm saying?
point,
Okay,
the kid.
I was looking at it from my motherfucking point of view, but listening to you talk at 22 with 6 kids, who want to be that motherfucker responsible?
Hell, fuck no. I wouldn't. You see what I'm saying? Only thing she would be to me is just, I'm gonna just be honest. Only thing she would be to me
Nigga,
is just a fuck. You see what I'm saying? At
because
that
she
point,
look,
there's no
we
way that I
already
would
know
take her
she got
serious. There's no way
kids.
that I would want to be involved in a relationship with a woman who's 22 years old with 6 kids. That's it. And that's just being realistic. And you ask any man, with common sense, only thing that she would be to them is just a fuck.
And then they're the most volatile motherfuckers. Them motherfuckers is mean as shit.
Yeah,
They have
because
all them kids that young.
Yeah,
Nigga, you
because
can't
you
even
gotta
get
think about
along
it, man.
with
You
them.
about to be dealing with 6 different baby daddies, 6 different children, and I'm just saying, I don't know how many kids was by the same father, but we just putting it out there. You've dealing with all these kids, different relationships that she don't have to deal with, over the years. So, so she's battered, she's bruised, and she don't been ran through. What man would even want to marry a woman like that?
We do not disclose the faces and personal. Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
We talking from now she 22 with 6 kids, but then she ended up to be 32. And now them 6 kids are damn near grown. But she done became a lady.
Yeah,
You
see,
know what I'm
but
saying? Do that
you still
change
got to
your
talk.
perception?
See, but you still got to go back to the 22, but you got to still talk about them years in between that. You can't
But
go
do
from
that change
22
your
to 10 years
perception?
later.
But do that change your perception?
Hell
Because
yeah.
now she a
It
grown ass
wouldn't change my
lady.
perception, because she still would have been 22 with 6 different kids, so you still got to go back to.
Did it say 6 different kids or did it say 6 kids?
No, I just said 6 kids, regardless, she still got 6 kids. So my question is,
So that's
what?
hard because as a young man, that's a foot. But as a grown ass man, shit, that's a whole ass lady. That's 10 years later. So like right now, where the fuck she at? No, ain't nobody gonna take her serious. But as she go and she grow, I bet you someone gonna take her serious.
I'm
As
gonna
she
keep it real
grow and
with you,
she
Black. At the end of the day, it's always gonna be a simp ass nigga who gonna try to step in and try to take something like that serious. When she don't, gave up the best years of her life, to them 6 kids, to motherfuckers who
is
didn't look at her as wifey material. So I'm gonna say, that's the type of woman that you would run from. But to each his own. Some men may look at that like, like that's an attraction. Some men don't have a problem with dating women with multiple kids, multiple baby daddies. You know what I mean?
That's a lot of niggas, bro. That ain't some niggas. That's a lot of niggas. Cause how many niggas just that fuck with bitches with multiple? You can't even go out and enjoy yourself and meet someone that ain't got multiple kids
Yeah,
with
but you got to
multiple
remind yourself that we talking about a woman that's 22 years old with 6 motherfucking kids.
with 6 motherfucking kids.
Yeah, so she done been ran through. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's not like you getting the best of her. You know, she's already the best of her has already been pretty much, presented and given out. But like I said, to each his own. If you ask me, I would want no parts of a woman like that. you know?
Cause like you ain't gonna find out until after you done been there a couple times.
And even
And
once I
then you
find
can,
out,
and then you
listen,
gonna find out you ain't
you
gonna
might
even
not
find
you
out the
might not
first time.
find out eventually, but you're gonna find out that she got 6 kids, and once you find out what type of woman and how she's cut, she for the streets, man. Something like that is for the streets, man. Let's just
What if
let's just
you
keep it
done
real and
fucked
just
her
keep it
like
honest.
6 times,
Because
right?
listen, most
Hold on,
women.
wait, hold on, wait, hold on,
Hold
wait,
on, let
hold
me
on,
say
wait.
this and then I'm gonna give you the
You done
mic.
got up in her like 6 times, right?
Women that ran into a man that's 22 years old that got 6 kids, she wouldn't give you a fucking day in a chance.
So you done ran up in her like 6, 7 times, right? And every time y'all met at the room, you got the room, you did everything, you had all the party favors and everything, right?
Right.
And then now she catch a feelings, now she telling you her life and what's going on. Cause it ain't gonna happen the first night, the second or third night. You know what I'm saying? But 4, 5, 6 nights in between, you know what I'm saying?
Hold
That's
on, you
when
talking
y'all
about the
gonna
same
start sharing shit.
22-year-old? Hold on, you talking about the same
Yeah,
22
yeah,
year
I'm
old
talking
woman
about
with
the
6
same
kids?
22-year-old.
Man, that shit gonna happen that night. Cut it out. Man? Who you talking to?
Cause nigga, 6 kids ain't coming out on the first night. Cause
No, but I'm saying is
hey,
that
you
fuck
know
coming that
6
first night.
kids ain't coming out on the first. It
Yeah,
ain't
no, ain't no
coming out
kids
on
coming
the
out that
second,
first night.
third
But what
night.
I'm saying to you
Cause did
is,
you thinking about her motherfucking household at that time?
nah,
First, second, third night, you thinking about her household at that time?
you ain't thinking
Like
about none of
real
that.
talk.
You thinking
Nah,
about
we ain't
you?
thinking about
Listen,
that.
I'm
We
gonna
about
tell
to
you what you
kick
thinking
it.
about.
That's what we
We thinking
doing.
about a 22-year-old woman with 6 motherfucking kids. That's what you thinking about. So only thing that's going through my mind is,
So how you know she got 6 kids if she ain't told you?
man,
And
but I mean, shit. I mean, that's the
you ain't
topic.
asking about it. She just said my baby. You don't know
Hold
what
on, man.
baby she
Listen,
talking
that's what
about.
we
All
talking
you
about.
know
That's the
is she
top.
got a baby.
That's the topic of the show. A 22-year-old woman with 6 kids. So we already established that. We know she got 6 motherfucking kids.
We already know she got 6 kids.
Hell yeah. So we ain't about to play that type of game like what if, nigga, we know she got motherfucking 6 kids. So me knowing that coming in, I'm gonna just keep it real with you. She's just a fuck. That's it.
She
What man is gonna
is
wanna realistically, sit up and plan a future with a woman that's 22 years old with motherfucking 6 kids unless you just ain't shit your motherfucking self. I'm just gonna keep it
say
real with
word.
you, but you go ahead. I'm gonna allow you to elaborate, and try to change my mind or anybody else's mind on
I can't
why
change
any
your
man
mind.
should
I
date a
can't
woman
change your
22
mind
years
because
old
I
with 6
feel the
kids.
same way you feel.
No, go
I
ahead.
can't change your
I'm
I
about to give
can't
you the
change
mic,
your
and I'm about to
mind
shut the fuck up.
I was elaborating on some what if shit.
Yeah,
But
see,
you
but we
just
can't
slapped
elaborate
me in
on no
the
what if.
face.
We got to elaborate on the facts.
No, you just slapped me in the face with some reality.
Yeah, and that's what it's
You know
about,
I'm a
man.
dog kind of
We ain't
man.
we ain't no here to
You
talk
slapped
about
me
no
in the
mother.
face with some
Let me say this to you, Black.
reality.
We ain't no here to talk about no motherfucking what ifs. We talking about the reality of the conversation of the
Right
topic.
now,
This bitch is 22 years old with 6 motherfucking kids. What real man would want to be involved with a woman like that? I'm just gonna keep it real. You know, most men would just look at that like as a, as a fucking keep it moving. You know, ain't no man gonna take no woman. I mean, and that's just my question that I asked to you earlier. What woman is gonna take a man like that serious? A 22-year-old man with 6 kids. What woman is really gonna look at you serious or want to fuck with you? Ask yourself that question.
Mm.
So when you ask yourself that motherfucking question, you see what I'm saying? You got your answer. Only thing she like the young people saying, she's for the streets. No real man or no man in his right mind would even be thinking about wanting to have a serious relationship with a woman like that. I'm gonna keep it real. Listen, okay, let me pick a simp ass nigga would.
No, nigga. I hear everything that you saying, brother. Word up. God damn.
Yeah, but yeah, like I said, man, there's niggas out there that do,
Give me with a goddamn.
Those niggas are called simp niggas, man. Niggas out there that's fucking with, motherfucking women like that, man, that know, that these women don't mean them no motherfucking good. You already coming into the motherfucking relationship fucked up with baggage.
Yeah, but a lot of motherfuckers accept that motherfucking bag. You know what I'm saying? That don't make them a simp. They shit, nigga. Maybe motherfuckers just want a family. You know what I'm saying?
Man, 20. Listen,
but then the kids don't respect them, so then they got a nut up on the motherfucking kids. Now you really the fucking bad guy.
Listen, let me say this to you, Black.
It's hard on both sides.
No, I feel what you said, but if a nigga listen, a motherfucker should at that point, if a man at that point in his life should have a little bit more going on for himself than having to deal or settle with a bitch that's 22 years old with 6 kids. You see what I'm saying? Because let me say this to you, my dog. Ain't no bitch gonna deal with no nigga like that, and that's a real fact. You can, if we can bring a panel of women up here and they'll tell you that there's no way no woman is gonna deal with a nigga that's 22 years old with 6 kids, and that means he has the potential of having more kids.
Say word.
So that's all I'm trying to say, but yeah, I need for you guys to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Let me know. I want to know you guys' opinion. Let me know. Would you have any dealings? Is that a deal breaker for you? A woman that's 22 years old with 6 kids. Would you be looking to have a committed relationship, or would she just be a one-night stand? Some shit like that.
One-night stand, bro.
Yeah, to me, she would just be a one-night stand, a fuck. Because that's what it sounds like.
She might be a couple night stands
to this point.
She might be a couple of night stands. What Too Short had that song called "Call Me Stepdaddy" when he said, "I come over."
Yeah, man, she might be a chick that you fuck on. She might not be a one night stand, but is she gonna be like a wifey? No. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. You keep. She is what she is.
Not at 22. Not at 22. But like I said, I threw my hypothetical out there, like when she grow, and because at that point in time, you know what I'm saying. At that point in time, you know what I'm saying. She learning shit. She didn't have 6 fucking kids, and nobody there to teach her shit. Because if somebody was there to teach her shit, she wouldn't have had those 6 fucking kids.
So should it be your fucking job to teach this bitch after 6 kids? No, she should have learned after the second or third kid.
No, that's why I said give her some time to motherfucking grow, and she gonna motherfucking know. But at 22, she just a fuck. She just that chick that you met at the motherfucking bar. Yeah, I was kicking it. She was drunk and high. You was drunk and high. Yeah, fuck. You liked it. You fucked her again.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna keep it real.
But if she got 6 kids, if you busted her,
let me say this. Don't get it twisted. 22 years old. She got 6 kids. She probably, the pussy probably still somewhat kind of good, but it's on the borderline of being blown out and not being good after 6 kids, and not knowing how many niggas don't been and ran through that motherfucker.
If you bust in it, that's your fault.
Yeah, it's your
You
fault. You see
better
what I'm saying?
bust
Yeah,
in
you
her mouth,
absolutely
or
right.
you better, because that means that she fertile as fuck. She got
Yeah,
6
that means you
kids.
about to be the
Seven daddy.
seventh nigga. You see what I'm saying? And you a stupid ass nigga. You see what I'm saying? Knowing that you about to be the 7th nigga and you don't bust it up in it. You didn't learn your lesson. So now
You
you getting
didn't
ready to
learn
go
your
through the
lesson.
riffraff with this bitch. So yeah, let me know you guys' opinion. Pretty much, I know what most of you guys are gonna say. Pretty much, she's just for the streets. This is that saying, she's for the streets.
I was
No
playing
man in his
devil's
right mind
advocate.
would deal with a bitch like this. So
I was playing devil's advocate.
yeah,
I was playing the opposite side of the fence.
yeah. You can have all the
Yeah,
good listen, let me say this to you, my dog. You can and listen, that pussy can be on fire, the bomb pussy. You see what I'm saying? But I know you 22 years old, niggas been busting up in that. I know I just will be the 7th baby daddy, you see what I'm saying? That don't bust it up in you. And that's it. You see what I'm saying? You haven't showed any type of loyalty or respect to
you funny
yourself.
as fuck.
Yeah, so yeah, like I
Yeah.
said, I need for you guys to give me
Make them
let me know your
swallow them
opinion, let me
babies.
know
If
your
you don't
comments.
want them babies,
Would you
make
deal
them
with a bitch
swallow
like
them.
this, 22 years old with 6 kids, would you be the 7th baby daddy?
Swallow them babies.
Yeah, so yeah,
You
man,
gonna swallow
definitely
them
good
babies.
conversation, a good talk. A lot of business faced with this, man. We all been there. We all done that. We all done made crazy decisions. When it comes to dealing with women. So in situations like this, man, you got to be careful. Because pretty much you about to be the 7th baby daddy dealing with this 22, about to be 20-year-old young lady.
Say word, because mom, that shit is bomb. Motherfuckers really do not be wanting to pull out.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it's all about, man. We having fun and the shit just don't get good. And all 6 of them niggas didn't want to pull out.
This nigga didn't want to pull out.
Yeah, exactly. So look, I don't
It
have
ain't gonna
anything else
be
to add.
mine.
I don't have
Hey,
anything else
you
to add to
remember
this
on
story, Black. Black, let everybody know where they can reach
you
you.
remember on Don't Be a Menace?
Yeah, hey.
Where he was talking about dashiki and shit, and
Pretty much that's what she is.
he
But
like he said she pregnant. That nigga that was behind the counter.
yeah, so
She
look,
said it's mine. That nigga was like, "We."
yeah, I advise, each and every one of y'all not to get caught up in situations like that. You definitely don't want to be, story or part of no shit like that. So Black, let everybody know what you got going on. Let everybody know where they can reach you.
I'm not one of them guys. I'm just fucking with my nigga. I'm just
Okay.
fucking with you, bro.
There we go. Well, yeah, we just want to talk about this conversation for a hot second. I wanted to know you guys' opinion.
What's that right here?
Say that
You done
again.
did some graphic shit.
What you say?
You done did some graphic shit.
No, everything is still the same. But yeah, like I was saying, I just want to know.
Oh no,
I
that's
wanted to
your
know you
mind.
guys' opinion on this topic. Would you deal with a woman that's 22 years old with 6 kids? I'm not going to hold you guys any longer. I just wanted to know you guys' opinion on this topic. It's been another one. It's your boy Dame D, and it's been another one. We out. Peace.
Good night.